Welcome to Tickleverse. Let's laugh and play.
Nibble Numbat with his pen counted nuts from 1 to 10. He stacked them high in wobbly towers among the trees and leafy flowers. Nibble Numbat found a 3 behind the roots near buzzing bee. He squeaked with joy and clapped his toes, then counted 4 in tidy rows. Nibble Numbat saw a 5 that bounced with joy and came alive. He chased it through a grassy loop, then met a squirrel with number group. Nibble Numbat drew a chart with numbers shaped like forest art. He pointed out a sneaky 9 that giggled on a leafy vine. Nibble Numbat sang with cheer while counting seeds both far and near. He tapped his nose at number 8, then rolled a 10 on silver plate. Nibble Numbat closed his book in a cozy hollowed nook. He coded with numbers in his head and counted dreams while snug in bed.
Crayon Croc held red in hand and painted dots across the sand. He twirled with joy in orange stripe, then marched with green and leafy pipe. Crayon Croc drew skies so wide with splashes of the bluest tide. He painted clouds in curly white and sprinkled pink in soft delight. Crayon Croc stomped down the lane with yellow shining like a train. He waved his brush with purple flare and painted stars up in the air. Crayon Croc called friends to play and paint the world in bright array. They dipped their paws in color pots and painted trees with dancing dots. Crayon Croc turned walls to art with rainbow swirls and colored heart. He clapped as kids all joined the scene to paint the town in bright and clean. Crayon Croc in rainbow nest closed his eyes to take a rest. He dreamed of crayons bold and wide and colors twirling side by side.
Tango tails in leafy green bounced with monkeys on the scene. He leapt from vines with swinging grin and danced with jaguars tucked within. Tango tails led jumping games with jungle drums and leafy names. They hopped on rocks and bounded wide through waterfalls they couldn't hide. Tango tails met parrots loud, which cheered him on in feathery crowd. He did a flip on jungle swing and made the tiger cubs all sing. Tango tails and frogs in line leapt to trees in perfect time. They landed on banana sleds and raced past ferns and leafy beds. Tango tails spun fast and proud with jungle beasts all cheering loud. They clapped and stomped in leafy floor until their tails could jump no more. Tango tails in hammocks sway, yawned beneath the leafy play. He dreamed of vines and jungle breeze with jump and joy among the trees. Tango tails, all tails, that jumping game, with jungle drums, and leafy names. They hopped on rocks, and bounded wide, through waterfalls. They couldn't hide, Turtle took a slide down the grassy garden wide. She giggled past the daisies tall and rolled into a leafy sprawl. Tilly Turtle touched a toe to a giggle bush that tickled so. She laughed and twirled in clover beds with butterflies above her head. Tilly Turtle tapped a shell and made the laughing daisies yell. Each step she took, a giggle grew with tickle grass beneath her shoe. Tilly Turtle met a bee who buzzed and giggled by the tree. They spun around in flower shade and tickle games the two had made. Tilly Turtle found a slide of mossy fluff and ferny pride. She zoomed and laughed with tickled joy, like every shell was now a toy. Tilly Turtle curled up tight under clouds all soft and white, and dreamed of tickles calm and slow on trails where happy giggles grow. Tilly Turtle found a slide of mossy fluff and ferny pride. She zoomed and laughed with tickled joy, like every shell was now a toy. Tilly Turtle curled up tight. Bubba Bee with yellow glow buzzed above the flowers low. He twirled in loops, then dipped with grace in blossom fields, a lovely place. Bubba Bee spun left and right through tulip petals soft and bright. He danced with bees in petal line, a ballet made of bloom and shine. Bubba Bee took center stage with daffodils as ballet cage. He lifted legs and hummed a tune while sunbeams kissed the blooms of June. Bubba Bee leapt in the breeze and bowed beside the apple trees. He fluttered fast and turned around and never touched the flowery ground. Bubba Bee waved wings in air as lilies twirled with fragrant flare. He tapped a rose, then zipped through vines while petals cheered in perfect lines. Bubba Bee in sunset haze flew home from all his dancing days.
Mango moth flew light and free over blossoms near the tree. She heard a tune that sang her name and danced into the music game. Mango moth spun round the rose where melody like honey flows. She followed notes that floated near and smiled at every joyful ear. Mango moth met chirping frogs, singing songs on lily logs. She flapped in time with buzzing bees and drifted through the melody breeze. Mango moth skipped through the air while flowers sang without a care. She glowed with joy and fluttered near with songs for sung for all to hear. Mango moth played leaf guitars and hummed along with dancing stars. She led the birds in soft parade through every twist the maze had made. Mango moth at end of day fell asleep on music hay with lullaby.